Hi viewers, it's getting darker, you probably can't see us, but we're getting little seeds getting thrown at us, telling us to take a hike, but we're trying to sit here quietly. They've gone very quiet on us. It's getting later in the afternoon, the sun is definitely going down. It's going to be dark in about another 10 minutes. So get your torches out. There's movement up there. Movement over here. I don't know if you can see viewers, but the fireflies, they're flying around. Absolutely beautiful. They're flashing. Hang on. Yeah, there's something over there.
I think they like these gels.
Mm.
Smell of it.
The Aborigines were so afraid of this place, they refused to walk into it. Right now, it's celebrating its 75th anniversary as a protected area. Anywhere else, there'd be an indifferent response. But this is not your average national park. This is about as close as you'll get to untouched rainforest, but it's a treacherous place. And in its 75-year history, it's claimed a long list of victims. Add to that the stories about giant ape men, yowies, and you start to wonder whether this place should be called the Lamington Triangle.
Here we go. So my roll is Lamington's fresh baked.
Oh, Lamington's just my favourite.
This must be about the only place in the world you can have your Lamington and eat it too. And they were both named in honour of the same bloke, Lord Lamington, a former Queensland governor. Here at O'Reilly's guest house on the western fringe of the park is where the Lamington legend first began to take shape. And not far from here, the Triangle took its first victims. February 1937, and the entire nation was focused on the missing Stinson airliner, which had vanished between Brisbane and Sydney. While searchers were combing the coastline, a young bushman called Bernard O'Reilly was acting on a hunch. He set off into the national park and came back a hero. He had found the wreck and 2 survivors. The disaster had taken 11 lives. 40 years later, and just 1 week before he died, he talked about the moment he found the plane.
I was 15 yards away when I saw them. Like grass in the trees. And the wind.
But while Bernard was gracing the front pages, this lady was out looking for adventure on the other side of the park. Marjorie Groom lives at Binnaburra, and at 78 she still likes to get out and explore. It's given her the chance to see some unusual and beautiful sights. But she's found this park has a dark side as well.
one man came up from Brisbane one Sunday afternoon and wanted to climb Ballandooey Falls in this light rain. And Arthur said, no, don't do it. But he, unfortunately, did. And of course he came to grief. He couldn't get very far up. And a policeman told my youngest son years later that he was clutching a clump of grass in his hand. He had tried to support himself by that only. And with all this moisture around, grass was not the best thing to hang on to.
There are some magnificent spots in this park, but so many people have paid the ultimate price in getting to see them. Others have simply disappeared. For every crag, cave and waterfall in Lamington, there's a story of violent death. Doing a spot of sightseeing in this place can take on a whole new meaning.
If you look, this is Moran's Creek down below us here.
And with all this moisture around, grass was not the best thing to hang on to.
There are some magnificent spots in this park, but so many people have paid the ultimate price in getting to see them. Others have simply disappeared. For every crag, cave and waterfall in Lamington, there's a story of violent death. Doing a spot of sightseeing in this place can take on a whole new meaning. Yowies, you're pulling a leg, aren't you, Reg?
Nah.
Yeah.
A week.
Yeah.
Just in the blankets and everything. Blankets would fly over and it'd be fly blown. You know, they were live, they just laid them live.
But Reg isn't the sort of bloke to complain about such things. Anyway, out here, maggots are the least of your worries.
You got all sorts of vines, ticks, leeches, fire vine, everything, and also yowies.
Yowies? You're pulling a leg, aren't you, Reg?
Nah.
Well, where are they?
Oh, they're around. They don't want you to see them.
I think we better keep going then, Reg, eh?
You reckon?
Yeah. Every forest has its creatures of the night, but very few play host to the yowie. There's been stories about yowies in this place for as long as anyone can remember. They make up the unknown element. According to the Aborigines, this was real yowie country. Believe it or not, but in a century and a half of white settlement here, there's been over 200 reported sightings. But clearly not everyone's worried.
I haven't even heard one. But people talk about them. But I've only just laughed at it.
We'll probably never get to the bottom of the Lamington mystery. After all, it's been here for thousands of years. Its relatively short official history records a plethora of death and mystery. But it's also brought joy to so many people. The answer probably lies with the yowies. They represent what we fear and what we don't know.
But as we speak,
There's movement.
we're sitting in the pitch black out here. This is the only light from my phone. We don't have any fire going. We have no torches on. It's pitch black. It's getting dark out here. And as we're watching this documentary on Lamington National Park, they're moving around us.
Mm.
Over there.
Yeah. And action.
So you want to say it?
Yeah. Well, there you go, viewers. Little documentary for you about Lamington, and here we are sitting in the dark, showing you Lamington as well.
We was watching the Lamington documentary about the yowies and about everything out here in the pitch black.
Yeah.
And the only light was, like I said, from the phone. So, and then true, this is absolute truth. While we're watching the documentary, all you're getting is crunching and closer around us. It's like they're watching that little thing and listening to the words from the documentary.
Yeah.
Like Lamington, key words, Lamington, yowies, mystery, different things like that. It's like they understand it.
And they're definitely throwing stuff at us as well.
They're throwing rocks and little, like Jason was saying, like little twigs
seeds.
and little seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
different afternoon, different evening. So stay tuned, viewers. This is going to be an interesting evening and night.
Oh yeah.
Hi viewers, I'm actually shaking here. Jason and I was doing some night vision and we heard a rumbling growl in the distance, and then it started moving down, and Jason was just back from me a bit,
Oh, yeah, about
and it
10 metres
started
away.
moving. You could hear it walking on 2 feet, and it started moving towards Jason, and I said, Jason, get back here now. He come back, and as he come back to where I'm standing, like he's only several metres away, a couple of metres away, he come back and it just was strolling past. You could hear it.
It's freaky, man.
It was walking really slow. Sorry, Jace, go on. I'm just shaking you guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when I was standing over there, I was only 10 metres away from you, filming you. You know.
Cold.
Yeah, I know. And we had that growl there, man. Now it's freaky, man. And it just walked right past where I was,
It just
man.
casually walked past viewers. It's like, can you imagine someone just strolling past? They didn't have a worry in the world. It's just like, the sound of it was like.
And you did record the sound when you were filming, weren't you? When you were with the night vision.
What does that do? Sound? Yeah, that should do.
It should pick up the sound of the growl. Because you were filming me at the time.
I was filming you. Yeah, I was filming Jason doing night vision with another night vision which films as well. But anyway, whatever night vision what we was using at the time, the fact of the matter is, he walked past from a distance, only just over there. But it was like casual, guys. I don't know if it's just coming in. I think it's coming in just to have a closer look to suss us out more. I thought it said right. Yeah, just get back. Don't ever be too far away, man.
No way.
They might not harm a fly. But it doesn't matter whether you don't know. You know what I mean? It was just casual. This viewers, usually we don't get them walking past this close. This one just casually walked past. So maybe it's a good thing and it didn't want to, it's just curious. We don't know. But it walked past our site here very close. So we have had I can't even speak properly, guys. I'm so, yeah, this is really, we had a lot of activity.
What's up? Hear that, man? A growl.
It's moving again. Get back that way. This place is coming back this way. It's going back that way.
I'm definitely calling this documentary Lamington Trail of Terror.
You put the hasn't done anything, it hasn't harmed us yet.
I know,
He or she
but
hasn't harmed us yet.
I'm terrified.
Terrified.
But I don't give a crap what people think. I don't give a crap. I'm calling it Trail of Terror. But I've got to admit, when we came up here, there was imprints walking from here to that way. You know, I believe this is like a pathway towards them to go to the water. So yeah. Anyway, we're going back.